As stated in the conceptual framework of the K-12 curriculum, mathematics is one subject that pervades life at any age and in any circumstance. Thus, its value goes beyond the school and the classroom. Mathematics as a school subject, therefore, must be learned comprehensively and with depth. Unfortunately, many students in mathematics show little or no interest and readiness in learning the subject, or they find it difficult.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Frederick T. Huerte, your presenter for today. This study was conducted at Panaytay Nuevo Elementary School in Ragay District, Camarines Sur. The title of the study is Project Club, Cooperative Learning and Peer Tutoring. Its effects to address the learning difficulties of grade 6 pupils in fractions and decimals. The trends in mathematics and science study gives us a view on how poor the Philippines perform in mathematics compared to other different countries around the globe. The National Achievement Test results manifest exactly the same drift and similar poor performance is true in Bicol region. Explicitly, based on the 2012 to 2013 National Achievement Test results, Ragay District in Camarines Sur got a rating of 60.83% as grade 6 pupils average in mathematics. Moreover, out of 30 schools that took the NAT for the said school year in the district, Panaytay Nuevo Elementary School was found second from the bottom with a rating of 30.44%. These figures loudly call for an intervention in order to improve performance in mathematics. The objectives are, number 1, what is the performance level of the pupils in fractions and decimals based on the pretest? Number 2, what are the learning difficulties in fractions and decimals of grade 6 pupils? And number 3, what are the effects of the Project Club on the performance of the grade 6 pupils on fractions and decimals? For the design and methodology, the researcher used descriptive experimental method and was conducted in Panaytay Nuevo Elementary School, Ragay District. The grade 6 learners served as the respondents, and the instrument used was the researcher-made questionnaire, and frequency distribution and t-test were used for statistical treatment. For the results and discussion, for the performance level of pupils in fractions and decimals based on the pretest, as seen in Table 1, the overall performance level of the pupils in fractions and decimals based on the pretest falls under no mastery. It can be noted that they have no mastery on the 6 competences under fractions and decimals, with no mastery in addition and subtraction of decimals, and with 1 mastered competency, which is multiplication and division of fractions. For the learning difficulties in fractions and decimals of the grade 6 pupils, as seen in Table number 2, multiplication and division of fractions was the only competency of the pupils that fall under mastered. This was followed by addition and subtraction of decimals with low mastery, and the rest of the competencies have no mastery. The overall rating of the pupils in fractions and decimals based on the pretest was no mastery. It can be said that based from the result of the pretest, the pupils indeed have learning difficulties in almost the competencies and fractions and decimals. Different views are expressed as factors contributing to students' difficulties in learning fractions. Possible reasons stated for such difficulties include the fact that there are many rules associated with the computation of fractions which are more complex than those of natural numbers. For the table number 3, so the performance level of the grade 6 pupils in fractions and decimals based on the post-test. This was now the result after the conduct of the research. It can be noted that from the 6 competencies under fractions and decimals that fall under no mastery in the pretest, it was down to only 2 competencies, both involving the creating of word problems. It is also evident from the table that of the competencies now fall under mastered, and 3 competencies fall under near mastery, and with 1 low mastered competency. The overall performance of the grade 6 pupils in fractions and decimals is near mastery. The performance level of the pupils in fractions and decimals was increased by 33.34% based on the pretest and post-test results. It is indeed possible to improve the performance level of the pupils in fractions and decimals if teachers and pupils work together using an intervention like the Project Lab or the cooperative learning and peer tutoring. For table number 4, the significant difference in the pretest and post-test results of the grade 6 pupils in fractions and decimals. This shows us the significant difference in the performance of the grade 6 pupils in fractions and decimals. The absolute value of the critical t-value, which is the positive or negative 1.734, is less than the absolute value of our obtained t-value, which is 7.379 at 5% level of confidence and at 18 degrees of freedom. With these aforementioned data, therefore, statistically significant differences are manifested in the post-test results. Hence, it can be said that the intervention given to the learners was an effective tool to improve the performance level of the grade 6 pupils in fractions and decimals. For the conclusion, the performance level of the grade 6 pupils in fractions and decimals gained an overall rating of 18.94% with a verbal interpretation of no mastery. It is therefore concluded that pupils really need an intervention in order to improve their performance level in fractions and decimals. So this number 1 conclusion was based from the pretest results. Number 2, the learning difficulties in fractions and decimals of the grade 6 pupils are addition and subtraction of fractions, 23.68%, no mastery. Problem solving involving fractions, 2.63%, no mastery. Multiplication and division of decimals, 12.91%, no mastery. Problem solving involving decimals, 1.75%, no mastery. And creating word problems both in fractions and decimals, 0%, no mastery. It can therefore be concluded that teachers need to pay much closer attention and give appropriate interventions with these difficulties in fractions and decimals. This is also based from the pretest results. And for number 3, conclusion, the Project Lab has a positive effect on the performance of the grade 6 pupils in fractions and decimals. The 6 no mastery competencies in the pretest were trimmed down to 2, and the overall performance was increased by 33.34% from 18.94% no mastery to 52.28% near mastery. It can be concluded that interventions like Project Lab must be given by the teachers to their pupils to improve their performance, not only in fractions and decimals, but in other learning areas also. For the recommendations, the teacher may work on enhancing pupils' prerequisite comprehension, computation, and applications skills on fractions and decimals through varied activities, exercises, drills, cooperative learning, and peer tutoring. Slow-performing pupils may be given more attention to help them and to help increment the entire class performance. Teachers should take time to have a better way on teaching creating word problems, especially in fractions and decimals. For the references, we have here the following references. And for the documentation, so Panay Nueva Elementary School, Roy District, thanks be unto God, and thank you for listening.